Hello everyone, this is Som Gaming. Hope you enjoy the content. Hello everyone, welcome to Whiskerwood yet again. We're here with episode 2. First of all, thank you for everyone who watched episode 1. It actually did pretty well relative to my other videos, so I'm really grateful for that. And I'm glad you're enjoying the game because same as you, I'm loving this game and I can't wait to continue with our colony. Right, so let's get to it. So we're here in Whiskerwood. Let's do a quick recap of what we've done last time. Obviously, we started our first settlement, and we built our fishery, which is a quick way to get some food going. We started building our small neighborhood here, where our whiskers will be living, and we kind of segregated our industries a bit by having some warehouses dedicated to the log industry and some warehouses dedicated to the foraging and so on. And foraging here. And we actually closed the episode right when we started building our mining setup. And I said that this would be our big mining section. And actually, soon enough, we'll bring our second mine here. And we'll basically mine above for a bit, and then we'll just essentially start digging downwards and so on. I will see how it goes. Now, what are we doing today? Today, I've got quite a few goals. I want to, first of all, start building some of the essential service buildings that will help us kickstart our community and make sure we keep getting steady flow of approval. So one will be the baths and the cafe, and the second is the cafe. So both of these are service facilities that will help us remove some of the negative things. I don't remember the name, but when we finish a day, I will show you. Okay, let's get started with the day. Let's quickly review what's going on with our whiskers. We've got 3 people on building. I think it's because I'm trying to prioritize building the houses. Then we have camp is idle. Now you get this message when there is nothing to do around here. So that's fine because I just said we want to move this to here. Let's put it here. Okay. And we also have the whiskers already building here. We're only allowing... Cool. Now, as a reminder, we also have... We also have the one whisker here working on the fishery and so on. Now, the second tax has arrived. Time to pay our taxes to the Cat Overlord. Let's have a look. I don't know what the trinkets are used for. Useless curiosities and figures that nonetheless please the claws. Okay, so let's just give them to them if it pleases them. Flax. So I am going to give some coal because I have quite a lot of it. And actually, I just noticed you can press shift and you increase by more than 1. So for example here, I'll just do 5. Awesome. Let's do one more. Oop. No, that's using all of our copper. Flax, I'm not sure how useful it would be just yet. So let's do this. And if you remember last time I said that I'm going to try to be hitting this level. Because on this level, we'll be able to get a lot more... we'll have a higher chance to get a schematic. And also we get more choices. At least now that the taxes are cheap. Down the line, I don't think we'll be able to do that. What else can we give? Maybe let's give a bit more coal since we have so much. Should I go all the way? I've never gone all the way, so let's just do it. Just for fun, to see what happens. Yeah, cool. Let's send the full shipment. I think that will be the last time that I will pay so much for the claws. So we see here the whiskers have started mining, which is great. This has been built. Let's, as a reminder, set this to be only for things that will come out of the mine. Back to this area now. I just want to make sure that our whiskers are sorted okay. We've got 2 people here. Let me see if we have anyone... Got more miners. We've got a lot of farmers. I do not think we have anyone anyone who is an explorer. Yeah, unfortunately we don't. And these are all. So I'll let them continue building, to be honest. And then if we get more whiskers, I will consider changing it. Okay, there is the gift supplies. Now, amazing. We got the small warehouse, which is really big. It's something that we will definitely need down the line. And we got the charcoal furnace, and both of them are excellent. This helps us to have faster fuel. We haven't seen fuel yet, but trust me, down the line is very useful. And the small warehouse will increase our capacity. So both of them are excellent choices, and we don't need to research them. So I don't regret going with that option. Awesome. So let's have a quick look what we need for the warehouse, the small warehouse. Okay, we need planks. No surprises there. I think they added a new feature on the latest patch where you can upgrade houses. Oh, there we go. Awesome. That's really cool. That would be awesome to see for warehouses as well. But yeah, for now, obviously, it's not in place. Now, supply ship. What do we need? I will keep getting some planks because we need quite a lot of planks down the line. But sooner or later, actually, I need to also build myself a saw pit to sort out. Now, the good news is it looks like we have one housing issue left. Sorry, one whisker without a house. So hopefully by the end of today, that will be sorted. Let's now proceed with the baths. Now, I mentioned that the baths really help us with battle one of the, I think it's dirty paws, something like that. So it will really help us sort that out. So in this case, I'm going to build it close to their houses. Maybe here. Yeah, that would be a good place. Or maybe, does it fit here? No, it doesn't. Ah, yeah, it does. I'll leave it here. And what does it cost? It costs planks. So I'm going to leave it as low priority because I want them to finish the houses. Let's set this as high priority. Okay. And I'm going to set one more person on... Actually, I will set them on the mine. Because we don't have anyone on the mine at the moment. Cool. And actually, using my overtime, I'm using my approval, I'm going to set them to work overtime for mining. It's a bit mean, but at the same time, I really could use the extra work. Now, if we wanted to have more fish, we could also assign another farmer here. But I think for now, as I said, I want to prioritize the building, which hopefully it would be done before. I'm not sure about it. Maybe we'll have one whisker that is still homeless. And the night has hit us again. We can see that, yeah, obviously the mice will now sort their food out. They should be fine with food. Yeah, you see we have lots of cooked food and lots of fish. Now, what I want to do, I want to build some houses on this side of the place, because this is essentially our permanent mining area. Sorry, now. So I want to have some houses on this side as well, which is where, if you like, the miners will stay. For that, I will actually set up 2 logging camps. One will be, let's have a look. One could be like this, and maybe the other one. Let me remember. How did I do it on this side? What's my... Okay, I basically almost like stagger them like this. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Right. This is the end of the day. Let's have a look how we're doing. Cool. We got some approval. Not a lot, but we got some approval. Let's explore some of these menus, actually. So let's start from, obviously, this is the menu. Then this tells me what my whiskers are doing and what is their issue. Dirty fur is one of their biggest issue. This is what will be resolved with the baths. And drab surroundings, whiskers hasn't seen a hint of beauty. So that's decorations. That's something we can sort out as well. What is this? This is total resources. Okay, so that's basically a summary of our warehouses. Select resource to track on HUD. Okay. What is this? What does this do? Sorry, I'm just trying to explore the game with you guys because I'm not. This kind of is a summary of what we produced. Okay, that's awesome. Then this one is the active quest. We don't have any at the moment. These are the taxes. Request additional whiskers. Oh, actually, I can request whiskers. Wow. And this is the research menu, which to achieve we need to. Oh, they dramatically dropped the cost of some of these. I think. At least since the last time I played. Okay. Yeah, the research facility is another thing I wanted to sort out. The next thing I want to do, I want to I will let the Whiskers build these things, and I want to build my first farm. Now, how does the farming work in this game? In this game, similar to most other colony building games, I guess, you've got the building itself, which is the farm in this case, and then you've got the fields. Now, I'm going to set up a farm here. I think that's probably a good location. I don't know if you can shift the farm. Let's pause this for a second. Don't know if you can shift the farm, but let's do... Let me actually see what's the fertility like. Okay, so we have really good berries fertility. Not great flax. Great trees 1. And yeah, okay. So maybe what I can do is I could set up the farm here. Hopefully they won't get blocked because the fields are in front of them. I don't know if that's how it works. We might need to change things, but hopefully that will not happen. And then I'm going to set up within. I'm going to set up these as fields. Can you step over fields? That's the thing. I'm not sure if you can. Let's see. If you can, then it might be a bit of an issue, but yeah. So let's set that up. I want to prioritize this now that we don't have an issue with houses anymore. Okay, Whiskers. Optimist and thoughtful. And it's a farmer again. I could use more farmers. I could also use more miners, but they're very expensive. Sorry, they eat a lot. Heavy eaters, not a big fan. Sniffles. Now, usually, I mean, kind of straightforward. Usually, when you get this Whisker ship, as a hint, you should be looking at the more expensive ones, because usually they're the ones that have the good properties. Like, for example, here, they're an optimist and they're thoughtful as well. Patient is also a good one as well. Does not see what all the... I mean, I guess this means that they're slow. Patient and compassionate. I don't know what compassionate does. Does not expect as much for themselves, but grows incredibly sad. Yeah, okay. So I think I will just take this guy here, Ansel, or this lady. And that's it. And now we need to build another house because we have a new Whisker. And since we have a new farmer, I'm going to set them... Ooh, they can carry 5. That's really good. I'm going to set... Now I'm going to set the new lady here, but down the line, I'm considering setting up the person with the 5. Okay, let's let time play, and let's now look at our logging camp. Now the logging camp is fine. I think I'm okay with them working on this. We have a lot of planks, so what I want to do, I want to start building a pathway because the pathway helps them move faster. So let's set up a pathway all the way. Now, the problem is that it uses logs, which is not ideal, but the pathway helps them move faster. So slowly we're going to start building a pathway. And I also want to put some decorations. We got a new quest, which we need to reach a population of 10 to 1. We're quite far, but at the same time, not really. We're kind of halfway through. So eventually we'll have that done. And that reduces our tax, which is really good. So let's just accept this. And continue. I mean, I really want to get as many as possible new Whiskers, but for now, yeah, we just need to wait. Let's see how our mining is going. Doing good. We're getting steady supply of copper. Great. Okay, and then we see that the Whiskers are starting to build the houses here, which will be the houses of the miners. Okay, so it seems like having a farm causes an issue because you can see this Whisker here now has no resource in range, so it does cause an issue. So what we need to do then, maybe that's not the best idea, but I think I need to destroy this. So I was actually wrong. It seems like, no, the farm wasn't blocking. It was the stairs that was blocking him. So that's fine. I mean, I can step over it at the moment. I don't know what happens when the time comes to, when there is like berries and stuff. The next thing I want to look at the cost for the cafe. Now the cafe is services and docked ship's about to depart. What is that? Is that the Whisker ship? Okay, that's fine. We don't care. Yeah, services. So let's have a look at the cafe. The cafe costs 21 planks. We've got quite a bit now, so I'm not bothered. So we could set that up as well. Now the cafe is fairly massive, but it's really good to be close to the Well, actually, I don't know. On one hand, it's good to be close to the houses, but on the other hand, it's good to also be close to the warehouse. So maybe I just put it here next to the baths. Yeah, I think that's fine. By the sea. Oh, I need more logs. Oh, it needs both logs and planks. Okay, we'll wait for that then. While we wait, let's check the cost for decorations. They cost planks and stuff, and they have decorative trees, flower bed. Okay, so I see. Maybe we can put some in between the houses once we build the pathing. Okay, the next thing we will build eventually will be the saw pit, which is what will allow us to set up to create planks. And let's have a look. Sawmill. It requires logs and one machinery. I don't have a machinery. Okay, the next time we get a supply ship, we need to get a machinery. And we reached the end of day 7. Let's have a look what's going on. Okay. Awesome. We get a lot of approval, mainly because we have met the demand of housing. And the good news is that most of our negatives come from dirty fur, and that will be sorted as soon as we get the bath going. Let's see what else. Aid at the warehouse. That will be sorted when we build a cafe. Hard labor. I can't really do much. It's like, what do you want me to do? Okay, so we get another quest. I think this is housing space. I don't know what counts as housing space. Maybe it's just a normal house. Let's see how much we're meeting. Yeah, we're meeting 10 out of 21. So basically these two go together. Once I get 21 whiskers and I house them, it will be sorted. That's not an issue. Okay, let's see how we're doing with our building. We finished with our housing, finally. We have a lot of extra houses, so even if we get a new whiskers. The next thing is I want to wait until I get the 2 logs. Speaking of, I just got them, so let's go to services. Let me pause for a second and let's do cafe. And I think we said we'll put it... let's put it here. No, let's put it... Yeah, let's put it here. Cool, and let's say that's our priority. Right, a supply fish ship has just arrived. I need machinery, so in this case I'm going to select this. Now, what I'm looking for is how can I see what's upcoming? Like the next, what ships are coming during the next days. I swear there was a view of this. Anyway, right, the school is 20... Yeah, we need cut stones as well, so maybe we should consider building to do the research. Okay, once we get the cafe going, then we'll prioritize the saw pit, but which requires the sawmill. Sorry, not the saw pit. The saw pit is in Manor Lords. Yeah, I don't have enough logs though. We need a lot of logs. Okay, the mining is going well. Keep mining, it's fine. I think the guys will need a ladder soon, although I don't know if they will do. So I think with mining you don't really need ladders, but I could be wrong because they build their own ladder system. Yeah, so much stone. Let's build 2 more here. Actually, wait, no, sorry, we have the big warehouse, no? Small warehouse, but yeah. Yeah, let's build it. Awesome. Right. Focus on the planks, please. Another day has come to an end. Hopefully on the next day we'll get some more whiskers. Now, because I don't want to hit the cap of the mining, sorry, of the approval, I'm going to set these guys for overtime, and I'm going to also set these guys for overtime. Because I think otherwise I will hit the cap for approval. And we can see our whiskers enjoying a nice bath. There we go. Peaceful night while taking a bath. Oop. I think they came out of the bath to go for work. Maybe. Beautiful. This is a really beautiful game. Obviously, it's like on more of the cartoonish side, but I like this artwork. And we reach the end of day 8. Let's have a look. Yeah, as predicted, we hit the cap. So if anything, I should have put more people on overtime. So now 8-hour warehouse is an issue, which will come down once we sort out the cafe. And then work late, that's fine. Cool. Let's start a new day. You have generated a high amount of approval from your whiskers. Build a town hall will allow you to spend extra approval from powerful policies. I think that will need to wait. Yeah, 55 planks. It's too ambitious. All right, let's assign a farmer. Let's leave this person here because they can carry 5 at a time. And let's put cheaper on the farming. And maybe, how much fish do I have? A lot of fish, so maybe I can consider taking Anzol out and put her as a farmer as well. Because farming is something I want to start as soon as possible before we hit winter. Let's take her out and let's assign her here. And as a reminder, because they're both farmers, and this is a farmers guild building, they work extra. Sorry, the extra productivity. So we can see them here farming. We're going to set them on an overtime as well. And the coffee shop is ready. I do not know yet. I really need more whiskers. I could take the forager out, actually. We don't really need the forager anymore. Well, at least not for now. So I can set them as... Yeah, let's set them in. Okay. I'm going to start serving, I believe, and stuff like that. Yeah, I need a whisker ship. Come on. Let's set this as high priority. Okay, they automatically get assigned. So the people who work at the mine get assigned automatically to their closest house, which is nice to see. Which means I can put another house here, and I need to do, I think... Run out. Okay. And why not? Let's put a nice decoration here by the... No, it's a bit out of place. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. We'll constantly have one builder. Yeah, if anyone knows how I can see who is... what's coming, like what ships are coming, let me know. I think I'm going to extend the overtime. And also the same. And let's see if he starts hitting them. Same with this one. Because again, I'm going to hit the approval max. And let's set this, guys. Apologies, I might be very mean to my whiskers. But at the moment, I can't really spend approval or anything. Because I don't have a town hall. I don't have anything else. So yeah. And I don't have any whiskers coming in. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get a whisker ship. Those late nights in the mine. And another day comes to an end. Let's have a look. Again, we're reaching the max, so threadable clothing. Whiskers hasn't been able to find a new set of clothes. I don't know how I solved that. I think I need to build them a weaver, maybe? Not too sure, actually. Right. Come on, we need a whisker ship. An attack ship has arrived. We should be fine. Let's have a look. Let's pause the game. Actually, you can't pause it while you're here. Anyway, the claws are very pleased with us. Let us put a lot of coal because we have plenty. Oop. And let's put some copper and take that out. Put a bit of fish. Oh, done. Okay, and hopefully a whisker ship will arrive. Please be a whisker ship. I think it is. I see lots of whiskers. Yes. All right. 15. Wow. Optimism and diligence. This whisker works very hard. Okay, so that's what you want to see. And they're an engineer because we will soon have engineering buildings. Then gifted teacher. Really good for the school. or strong shoulders, again engineer, but this is a miner. Yeah, I'll take this guy. Greedy. What is greedy? Expects more from life, strong shoulders. I could use another explorer to get more wood, but yeah, let's get this guy. Dart. Right, lots of whiskers, but that's good because we need a lot of people. Okay, unfortunately no schematic this time. Maybe I can reroll once or twice. Ooh, plank row house. Basic row house for 2. Okay, let's get it, and let's get some machinery because machinery we're slowly running out. Okay. Now I'm going to leave some of the whiskers to continue building stuff. Well, actually, with the exception, I want to put one more in the logs. Let's put strong shoulders and let's assign overtime. And let's take overtime. No, actually, let's leave overtime. Oh, they're just sitting around doing nothing. They're idle at farm. Is that because they're waiting for stuff to be built? How do you know if they're grown? Current yield. Okay. No, I don't want to harvest there. Oh, there we go. They started harvesting. Okay. I stopped overtime. Okay. Anyway, we'll sort it out. Dock ship is about to depart. Yeah, fine. Off you go. Now, I think we got another miner, no? Yeah, we'll sort that out. Okay, so we reached day 10. End of day 10, I should say. And let us have a look. Again, we reached the max. Threadable clothing. I'm not too sure how to sort out at the moment. Work late. Yeah, that should go down soon. Okay, let's sort out another person for mining. While we talk about mining, I want to have a look. What's the situation underneath? So if you remember, you can press Z or Z if you're American, and you can go V for down, or you can actually do shift and like this, which is a bit faster. There is some copper down here, and we actually don't know what's below it. How can they go down? Oh, then you need to mine this. I see. So maybe what I do, maybe I have them mine this area, and then I have them go down and maybe mine here. Looks like there is something here. There's some coal. So I have them mine here as well. Okay. And we're going to continue going through the mountains. See what we find. I really like this concept. This I don't know. I haven't seen this before. Maybe it exists somewhere, but yeah. Another whisker ship. Okay. So yeah, see up here we can see what's going on. So today there is a supply ship and a whisker. Tomorrow is the tax and supply ship. And in 2 days we get more whiskers. Okay. Right. Let's get gifted teacher again. That's really good. We need someone who is educated. So and they're an explorer. Okay, let's take this. Content and sickly, less resistant to cold and illness. Surely sickly means that they get sick a lot. Or less resistant, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I don't really want someone who gets sick a lot. Has learned to be more content with their current circumstances. So they're basically happy by default, but yeah. Considerate. Does not get offended at rude comments. Let's take them. Okay, let's do a... Oh yeah, how do you reroll? I have rerolls, but I don't know how you can reroll. Yeah, you see, it tells me up here that I have rerolls. Added population tax, whisker ship travel cost. They snore, which is not the end of the word, because we can just put them by themselves. Peep. And they're a farmer. They can carry 3. No, let's leave it. We have a lot of farmers already, so I think I'm okay. What we need is a smokehouse. We need that urgently. So let's close that. Let them continue doing their thing. Now you can work overtime. You can still stay overtime. And why are they not building this? Because we don't have any planks. Okay. Now the guy we just got, the explorer, so sort them out in here. And let us actually expand here. And let us put chop priority always this. Awesome. Okay. What are they doing? Are they farming again? But the berries don't have anything on them. I'll remove crops. Can you change it? Yeah, you can change it. Okay, I see. So maybe I start planting trees? I don't know. So how do I see what they're doing at the moment? Tiling farmland. Okay, so they're basically cleaning it up. And they're going to farm again. Okay, I see. I don't know. I haven't explored too much the farming. Maybe I need to watch a tutorial or something before next time. I also need to figure out how you reroll. If anyone knows how to reroll, please tell me. Unless it's somewhere here and I don't see it. Awesome. Now we have 2 more homeless whiskers, but these houses are about to be built, so hopefully that will go away. And I'm patiently waiting for enough money to build my my sawmill. This is really important. Well, sorry, I'm waiting for logs, not money. Now I could move this up here actually to save some travel time. And maybe this is where I put the sawmill. I don't know how big the sawmill is. Let's have a look. Sawmill. Oof, massive. Okay, it's huge. Maybe we need like an industrial area somewhere. Maybe here. Maybe here will be our industrial area. Yeah. We can actually build it, so maybe I will do so. And we can also do the mine, the stone cutter here as well. Yeah, but I don't have the money. Right, another day has been, end of the day has been reached, day 11. And again, we are full of approval, which concerns me a bit. Let me check something. I want to check what's my fertility like for trees. So what was it, N? Yeah, N. So flags, trees. Trees is really good here. So maybe we can start farming, sorting out trees here. But it's fine. We have plenty anyway, so I'm not bothered. So let's move this here as well. I also want to see cotton, because cotton is something that is, yeah, maybe we start planting cotton up there. Yeah, but then I need the foragers to clean up this. So let's do this. Let's take one person out of, let's take dirt out. Oh, the tax is here. And let's assign them here. I want them to clean up the these bushes, and I'm going to evolve it into a farm, essentially. Right, let's pay the clause. Tax and debt. Okay, let's give them... Oh, we're slowly running out of stuff to give them, unfortunately. I could give them a bit of fish. No, a bit of coal again. I think we need to start not paying them full price because, yeah, we just don't have the money for it. Okay, let's do this. Send full shipment. Unfortunately, I cannot do more than that. Or I probably could, but I don't really want to. Right. Overtime. And overtime. Yeah, so you see, these guys now are idle because they're waiting for something to be built. Okay, I see how it works. We could set up a farm up here. This. Let me just pause. Let's take... oh, there is a quick way to take them out with V. Okay, take them out. They will become builders. I have actually 5 people as builders, which is strange, but... Okay. Supply ship. More supply ship. Yeah, why not? Get me more planks and more things. which means now, discovered stowaways. We could get another whisker, but we don't get to choose what the whisker will have. And then we get this dry salty hand tag will keep you full and working. No, I will wait for a whisker ship because I would prefer to choose what my whiskers do. Okay, let's now look for what we need for the research facility. I think we need cut stone, no? Yeah, we need cut stone. Okay, so for that we need a way to cut stone. So let's do the what is it called? Not the charcoal furnace. The sawmill we did. Stone cutter. Okay, let's sort the stone cutter here. And let's continue building some roads. Or paths, I should say. It's most of our logs, but anyway. How is our mining industry doing? Let's go down. Oh. Hard at work. Let them mine this. I'm almost tempted to put another mining. I'm just really obsessed with mining. But anyway. This one set up to reject all apart from stuff that we will get from here. Same with this one. Sorry, same with this one. Reject all apart from stone. 10. Awesome. We have so much stone. Okay, so this is done, and we actually have engineers. We don't really have an apprentice engineer, but we could train someone to become an apprentice because we already have an apprentice. So, which means let's exchange. Yeah, let's exchange. I don't know. Let's put Ansel or something, and let's stick in this guy here. Let's stick in Dart, and I think there is a way to reserve. Or maybe there isn't. Is there a way to reserve? Good question. What I'm looking for is a way to say only process planks when you have up to a point where you have X amount of logs. But to be honest, it's 1 to 5 the ratio, so I'm not bothered. So have them work on it. I could put my second engineer as well. Probably I should actually. Once this gets cleared, we're going to, yeah. I still want to know how you know if these are fully grown, apart from actually seeing them being grown. I don't know. Right, they ran out of space. Okay, that's what I want to hear. You guys come out and let us put one guy here. And have more on the building side of things because we have a lot of building to do. Fortunately, I don't have an apprentice, but it is what it is. Let's assign one of the farmers actually here. With that, we have reached I think it's day 13, the night. We've done quite a lot. Let's have a scope around to see. We built our mine extensively. We now have 2 miners working hard on it, and they even have their own houses here to sort it out. We built warehouses. We built our first proper industry, which is the planks, and we're in the process of building the stone cutter. And we expanded our neighborhood. Now the neighborhood is complete. Probably we can squeeze a few more houses when the time arrives. And we started farming. So that's most of the things, if not all of them, I wanted to do. Oh, sorry. And of course, we built a cafe and the baths. That's everything I wanted to do. The only thing I didn't manage to do was the research institute, which I will leave for next time. And the reason is because we need a cut stone. I didn't realize we need that. So that was a priority. So with that, thank you again, everyone, for watching. It means a lot to me if you leave a like, consider even subscribing to the channel or a comment. I will now steadily post this series. I will be doing one episode on Saturday and one on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to see more episodes, you can subscribe so you can get notifications. Thank you again, and yeah, I will see you in the next episode of Whiskerwood. See ya.